Okay guys, this is the WestClox building. The Western Clock Company acquired an office space in Peterborough in 1919, and a small factory was bought in January of 1920. There were 20 employees in the beginning. Parts were shipped in from La Salle, Peru, to the plant in Peterborough. Now by mid-1921, 10,000 4-inch and 2-inch alarm clocks were being made per month. Production increased and land was acquired, so 15 acres of land, a building of brick and artificial stone was constructed. It's 4 stories high and 160 feet long, and they moved in December of 1922. See Ben's webpage. They have all different kinds of clocks that were produced here for shipping to America and all across Canada. And they say that most of the models are similar to each other, the ones that were sold in America and the ones that were sold in Canada. The clocks were called Big Ben and Baby Ben. You can go to clockhistory.com as well. And at one point they were selling them stamped to the Americans, and the Americans actually paid back then at $2.50. Whereas the Canadian stamp clocks were sold at $3 a piece. And that's the history of the WestClox. It actually closed down in 1981 for good. And the clock on top does not work. That's facing us. On the other side, yes, it works. I'll do a quick scan. Next stop is Armour Hill Lookout. And the museum, Peterborough Museum of Archives and Archives. This is our first Aboriginal school that was built in Peterborough a few years ago. It took over the students that would be originally going to King George. My daughter went to this school. King George is just right there. Very old school. Isn't that beautiful? I love lilacs. They smell so good. Okay, we have arrived at the Peterborough Museum and Archives on Armour Hill Road. Or it's something else, sorry. On top of Armour Hill, basically. They have different programs for kids. Let's go to the trip. their summer programs. This actually used to be the infirmary for Peterborough. Very old spot. There's a pavilion over there. Children's playground. Next, we're going to see what's all around us. A 360 view. I need to repave this. This is terrible. This is one of the highest spots in Peterborough. Besides the lift lock, the hydraulic one. Down this hill, where that clearing is, this is where the kids come up to the top of the hill and they go sledding down. It's almost as steep as a ski hill. And they make jumps and the whole 9 yards when we have a lot of snow. So beautiful up here and peaceful. And another beautiful tree. It's so nice out today. It's so warm.